channel. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back. Thank you for coming back if you are old. Today it is a new year. Yay! We will be focusing on everything self-love this year. It's a promise I've made to myself that everything that I do is going to be about me. Me. We all know that 2020 was as wild as it can be, wild west for real. This year I have really pledged to myself that I want to do everything that I know I have the potential to be. So I want to turn potential into kinetic and be happy. 2020 for me was a transformative year in so many different ways, from my home life to my personal, romantic life. My eyebrows grew. And that was because of all the self-loving I was doing. I'm recognizing that I'm not only enough, but I am more than enough, and everything I have within me needs to come out. The world needs it because we all have something that we've been gifted and blessed with to share with the world and to give back, and this is my giving back. So self-care begins with self-love. And today I will be doing my everyday go-to makeup look, which just involves really a few products here and there. The main product I'll be using, addressing the hype today, will be my Lancome Tient Ultra Idole Camouflage Concealer. Yes, that was a mouthful. My makeup looks every day are so simple. I mentioned in my last video that I literally only use concealer when I did my light foundation routine. Go and check it out if you haven't, and subscribe, like, and comment. I want to get involved with all of your thoughts. That product is the only thing I wear as a complexion product when I do my everyday looks, and this is because Monty feels 99%. So I needed to find something that wasn't a foundation, wasn't a skin tint, but it concealed just, I guess, marks that I've picked up along the way. Obviously you age, obviously you get spots, you have your period, etc. So it's just to cover up those natural nuances of life. I've never really understood why concealers have to be so sheer and they kind of move about and all of that stuff. And when I found this concealer, genuinely, I couldn't believe that there was not many reviews on it. I couldn't believe that this wasn't hyped up to be what it is, which is a brilliant formula, and it stays in place all day. So when I say it stays in place all day, when I did my last video with the light foundation routine, the Touche Clark, which I would deem a skin tint, that does move around throughout the day and it transfers onto things, onto your hands, and you can see at times in the video, I feel like at the end of the day, you can see patches and things like that. I've become accustomed to it and I've accepted that that's what the foundation can produce, especially for its sheer coverage. But with this concealer, it stays put, and especially when you use other things like skin finish powders and all of that good stuff, it just looks so flawless. And so that's what I'll be sharing with you today as my tip and trick to self-love and self-care. So as per usual, we have to talk about what it is. And so officially on the Lancome Paris website, an ultra pigmented full coverage concealer, Tient Idole Camouflage Concealer camouflages imperfections with a comfortable feel, and it does not crease. Which skin type is Lancome Tient Idole Camouflage Concealer good for? Normal, combination, oily and dry. Conceal imperfections all day with this lightweight, high pigment, full coverage concealer. Tient Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage High Coverage Concealer is easily blendable and buildable to reveal a more even skin tone with a natural matte finish. A little goes a long way. Girl! That is so true. Non-comedogenic. That is also very important when it comes to skincare. I'll get to that in a minute. Tested under dermatological control. So they've also given us a how to use it on the website, and that is to squeeze a pea-sized amount of liquid concealer on the back of your hand and use your fingers to warm up the product before application. Use your favorite applicator, concealer brush, beauty blender, blah, 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 blah. Dab the concealer on your skin, wait a few seconds, and blend the edges into your skin to finish with the foundation. So I won't be using the foundation. I've never been a fan of the foundation, if I'm totally honest, but yeah. Anywho, so all that being said, gonna get straight into the video now, talking you through what I do. First things first, I know you guys are loving my adjustable strap satin bonnet by Yay Me, a self-care and self-love brand. Check them out on Instagram. We have the concealer ready to go. This is the shade that I use. I think the shade range is pretty decent, to be fair. Pea-sized amounts. Girl, don't do the most. Warm it up on your hand, as it says on the tin. We literally want you to glow from the inside out. As you can tell, I'm not really doing this with any method in mind. I'm just kind of going where the wind blows me. I spot it across any blemishes or marks I want to conceal. So we're blending this out with my foundation brush, which is actually from Primark, if anyone is wondering. And I use the excess that I have on my hand under my chin. You are blending, blending, blending. Yes, you'll be touching, touching, touching. If you guys know what movie that is, let me know in the comments. But we're about to go in some warmth. You don't need to do a lot with this. It's not a contour. It's literally to add some shadow and depth back into your face. We are in a national lockdown part 2, so my nails and things like that aren't done. But, you know, out here still loving ourselves. I don't do a heavy nose contour or anything like that when I'm doing my everyday look. It's just, again, to accentuate. The everyday look for me is about doing the least amount possible. I'm literally just blending and buffing in every part that I see on my face that needs it. Even with the nose warmth, it's not specific or precise. It's literally just to add some dimension. Okay, honey, we are going to give this concealer another try. It did not work the first time, but we're going to try it as an everyday go-to concealer, but we'll see. Placement wise, considering that I'm not trying to overly highlight or do the most, I have literally placed it only under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit of my cupid's bow. I will give props where it's due, and as I'm blending this out, L'Oreal, I'm pleasantly surprised. Yes, girl, I will give you that. But will it stand the test of time? That's what we're saying. I want to highlight any other areas on my face. I will use the excess that's on the brush and just buff it out. And then I will set it with my Flawless Finish Powder. An oldie, a goodie, a timeless piece that will always stay in my makeup kit is the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. Next up with that Fenty. Using the Gloss Bomb, I am now just making them lips luscious and succulent. And we are done. And we're back. This is the final look. This is my everyday go-to self-loving everyday glow. Look, me. I did have to wait a little bit because the camera died as I was recording. So this is about an hour into actually putting on the concealer. As you saw, I used minimal products. I think I used about 5 products to think of. And this was the final look. It looks like a foundation routine, but it's actually just a very concealed look. As you saw, I put it across my whole face as kind of like a foundation, but if you want to spot conceal with it, then go right through, go right ahead. For me at the moment, I've got breakouts, I've got things I actually want to conceal, so I used it as just like a coverall, but you can use it whichever way you want. This is the whole point of beauty. It's in the eyes of the beholder, and you know, how you want to do it is how it gets done. So for me personally as well, with this concealer, I absolutely love it. I use it for contouring, as you saw as well. It's just a really great high coverage luxury product that does what it says on the tin. I'll be wearing this for about 8 hours, which is normally what you would consider a normal working day. So it's about 2 o'clock now. So I'll see you guys back here in a... Hello, honey. We're back. We're back. So it is about like 10 past 10 at the moment, so approximately 8 hours on the mark. I feel like it's probably stayed more than other foundations, My feelings about the Infallible concealer, I hate it. That's the truth. I wore it on the first video I did, the Fenty, I believe, and I didn't particularly like it then, but I thought, you know what, give it another chance, you know. There is love in caring. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like cracked, I would say, like my concealer cracked. It had already cracked, to be honest, before I had even finished the whole look. So for me, the Infallible concealer is it's a no, it's a no. It's a firm no. But apart from that, as you can tell, like T-zone, I've got a bit of shine in these areas, but I'm a-okay with that. I think that's the look, the glow that comes with just, you know, shining all day like you do. So I hope you guys have learned some good tips and tricks to use with concealers and all day looks and things like that. I absolutely adore this look. Genuinely, I feel the most myself when I wear this look. I feel confident. I feel like I can literally take on the world and feel my most natural doing it. I hope that this new year blesses you with that same confidence, that same joy, and that same self-love, self-care. I will see you guys back here in my next video. If you haven't liked, subscribed, and commented on any of my videos, go and take a look at these videos that I've posted. They're waiting just for you. And you won't regret it. But until then, I will see you back here next time. Self-care begins with self-love. Bye.